One Ball State Day is here, a look into one of the university's biggest fundraising events.
A new pop-up art exhibit at Ball State, how students are using it to help express themselves.
Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky addresses the United Nations Security Council, first-hand descriptions of the destruction.
And the White House lays out a new plan, how they are hoping to provide more families with health care.
And I've got more showers on the way, as well as a warm-up ahead in my full weather.
Delaware County's only live television newscast from Ball State University's Unified Media Newsroom. You're watching Newslink, Indiana.
Good evening. Thanks for being with us. I'm Catherine Segal.
And I'm Avery Johnson. Today is the 4th annual One Ball State Day.
And Zach Greer has more.
April 5th, 2022, otherwise known as One Ball State Day here at Ball State. April 5th, 2022, otherwise known as One Ball State Day here at Ball State University. Here in Muncie, it's a day of celebration and excitement for students and staff.
So One Ball State Day is our day of annual giving, where our alumni, our Andrews partners, our faculty, our staff, and our students give back to the university.
Not only is One Ball State Day about giving, it's also a great way for students to connect to their peers.
So for One Ball State Day, I had to work the table, spreading awareness for One Ball State Day, and it was really awesome to be able to connect with the students, hand out free stuff, and just kind of bring enjoyment and excitement to the One Ball State Day.
It's a good day for us all to come together because we have different things that, everybody kind of passes out, and different little trinkets and gadgets and stuff, and it's just really nice to see everyone with a smile on everybody's face.
Many free things include shirts, stickers, pens, and more. And free items aren't the only things you can see at One Ball State Day.
It honestly reminds me a little bit of that camaraderie and brotherhood and stuff that we have in the military. Come back with it, for One Ball State Day, because it's like you get to see all these people from all over the country, come back and donate, and they do all these amazing things for the students here that allow us for more opportunities.
At the end of the day, only one thing is on the minds of our faculty.
Get involved. Take that step outside of your dorm room and be part of our community.
Zach Greer is live in the David Letterman building right now. Zach, how's it looking?
Hey, thanks guys. I'm currently standing inside of the David Letterman building where we are in the closing hours of One Ball State Day, a day-long event that spans across the entirety of Ball State University. I got the chance to talk to some students and staff here across campus to get their intake on One Ball State Day.
Thank you so much, Zach. Moving on, an art exhibit on campus is giving students an opportunity to express and promote themselves.
Newslink Indiana's Tegan O'Mara took a look inside.
After taking just a few steps into the Ned and Gloria Greiner Art Gallery, viewers are immediately immersed into a unique and inclusive world of art, officially titled A Foreboding Future, The Endangered Crafts, a Master Thesis Exhibition by Jack L. Christian III. Christian's exhibit features a variety of art mediums, including sculptures, audio, and signage. The symbolism and unity of their work is explained via exhibit label and written word near the gallery's front desk. Ball State student Remy Boulay expressed why a certain piece named Who Cares captured his eye the most.
I think it really just exemplifies how people who are coming of age are starting to not care anymore. They just don't care about other people's opinions and how it affects them.
As a form of expression, art is open to many interpretations and can be used on any occasion. Ball State senior drawing major Allison Smiley spoke on how she uses art to express and escape.
So my last piece that I just finished was about the war in Ukraine and Russia, and then that craziness over there, and then kind of how it's affecting us in the US a little bit. Other times I just use it to completely escape.
In the gallery's second exhibit, Natalie Lowe chose to use physical structures and lighting to showcase the expectations and lives of people raised in a suburban environment. The detailed floating houses seemed to catch a few people's attention. In Muncie, Tegan O'Mara, Newslink, Indiana.
The exhibit is open until Friday, April 15th.
Now the weather today, it was super gloomy outside, a little rainy, but at least the temperature has been staying consistent.
Yes, I've definitely been enjoying those 50, 60-degree days. Oliver, are we going to keep seeing that rain though?
Well, that rain is going to definitely stick in the area, and those temperatures should be sticking around the 50s as well as we go throughout this week. But currently we're looking at 54 degrees here in Muncie, 52 degrees in Indianapolis, and general mid-50s across the entire area of Indiana. And that radar looking right now, we are seeing some scattered showers still making their way through the area, but we should be seeing a pretty clear night tonight. As we go throughout the rest of the week, however, the rain will be continuing into Saturday. We are going to see a little bit of a cool down in the weekends, but hopefully a little bit of a warm up in the next week, and that's all in my full forecast.
Thank you, Oliver. Indiana State Police have identified the I-65 killer nearly 40 years later. They identified him as Harry Edward Greenwell, who died in January 2013 in Iowa. Greenwell raped and killed 3 women in Indiana and Kentucky in the late 1980s who worked as motel clerks along the highway. He was identified following laboratory analysis of crime scene samples linked with the 3 killings. Greenwell was also linked to an attack on another clerk from Columbus, Indiana.
Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky addressed the United Nations Security Council today. The speech comes one day after he witnessed firsthand the destruction in Bucha, a suburb of Kyiv. Zelensky described the terror allegedly inflicted by the Russian military. He explained reports of women being raped and killed in front of their children, entire families murdered, and tanks crushing people inside their car. Zelensky said Russia's actions are no different than a terror group, with soldiers willing to kill anyone fighting for Ukraine. Families of the deadly shooting at Sandy Hook Elementary School are suing Alex Jones for defamation.
The radio show host repeatedly called the tragedy in 2012 a hoax, and he's now refused to show up for recent depositions, and the fines are adding up. Since April 1st, his attorney says he's paid a total of $75,000 in court-ordered fines. If Jones finally sits down for the 2 full days of depositions being asked of him, he can request his money back. But the judge made it clear these fines are not a substitution for his testimony.
The White House laid out a new law today hoping to get more families health care. The plan is to fix what's known as the family glitch. As it stands now, someone who doesn't have affordable coverage from work can get it through the Affordable Care Act's marketplace. The new law would change ACA eligibility, helping an estimated 200,000 uninsured Americans get coverage. The crucial timing considering enhanced subsidies won't be available for 2023 policies. These subsidies resulted in recent record enrollment in the ACA. The law would go into effect at the start of next year.
People paying back student loans are set to get a few extra months of relief. A Biden administration official says the government is planning to extend the current pause on federal loan repayment through the end of August. Balances on student loans have been effectively frozen for more than 2 years now, with no payments required. That pause is currently set to expire May 1st. An official announcement of the extension is expected tomorrow. It's set to impact most loans except some older ones known as federal family education loans, which are not technically held by the government. After the break, the future of COVID-19 vaccines, when you can expect to get an update on new boosters.
Plus, social media sanctions, how one platform is disciplining Russian government accounts. Stay with us.
Riding the bus is an easy thing to do. Last year, we carried 60,000 riders from the Ball State area. 50,000 of those were students. Anywhere you want to go, Mitts will take you there.
So, I just moved in with this family, and it's embarrassing. The little one, he likes to go outside and crawl around in the giant litter box. I don't know what he's doing. I mean, I was born and I knew how to use the litter box. Look at that! That's disgusting! Oh, poop already! You're making me nervous. Oh, okay, I can't look at this anymore. I really hope he grows out of this, for his sake.
The CDC is under the microscope.
The Department of Health will begin a month-long review of the agency on Monday. The director of the CDC said the review is to improve how the agency communicates with the public. They will also consider a restructuring. That news comes the same day as the announcement of a bipartisan COVID-19 relief plan. The bill provides $10 billion of COVID relief money to fund therapeutics. It would also support vaccines, testing, and research.
Wondering when you'll need another COVID booster shot? That time may come sooner than you think. FDA advisors are meeting this week to discuss the future of COVID-19 vaccines. People 50 years and older are eligible to receive a second booster shot, but the FDA hasn't said when those under 50 will be eligible. Many are also wondering if the COVID-19 vaccine will become an annual shot. The meeting will also have an update from experts on coronavirus variants, predicted variants, and vaccine effectiveness. Anger behind the wheel is becoming a bigger danger for drivers.
A new study found that road rage shootings are on the rise in the U.S. An average of 44 people a month were killed or injured in road rage shootings in 2021, according to a gun control advocacy group. An analysis by Everytown for Gun Safety Support Fund found 728 road rage shootings took place last year, the highest number in 6 years. It's unknown what is causing the increase in road rage shootings, but the group says the pandemic has brought all kinds of stressors into people's lives and made existing ones worse, which could be an explanation.
Twitter says it will no longer amplify or recommend Russian government accounts. This will take place across the platform from the home timeline to searches. This is part of a new Twitter policy it says will ensure the free flow of information. Twitter will not amplify or recommend accounts run by governments engaged in armed civil conflict that are also restricting access to free information. The policy is being used against Russia due to its invasion of Ukraine.
Elon Musk's net worth has surpassed Jeffrey Bezos. This makes him the wealthiest person in the world. Musk's net worth is now nearly $300 billion, according to the Forbes real-time rankings of the world's wealthiest people. He has more than a $100 billion lead over Jeff Bezos, who sits in second place, and Musk is worth more than double the wealth of Warren Buffett. His net worth exceeds the GDPs of Colombia, Finland, Pakistan, Chile, and Portugal.
Instacart is changing the way they're tipping workers in order to avoid tip baiting. Tip baiting is when customers zero out a tip after an order gets delivered. This means that the delivery driver doesn't receive any tip after completing a delivery. So Instacart is changing its tipping policy. It'll cover the cost of up to $10 of a shopper's tip if a customer removes a tip after delivery without reporting an issue with their order. This isn't the first time Instacart has made updates to its tipping policy to keep tip baiting from happening. And now over to Oliver for a quick look at weather before the break.
Well, we are going to be seeing those showers sticking around the area, but hopefully we will be seeing a warm-up next week. All that and more in my full forecast after the break.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I
think it's just vapor with flavor.
It won't hurt my kid like cigarettes, right?
Vaping is safer than smoking, isn't it?
There's really not even that much nicotine in them, right?
My kid?
My kid
knows it's dangerous.
Get your head out of the cloud. Today, nearly 8,000 kids will start vaping, maybe even yours. Learn about the dangers at talkaboutvaping.org.
Emotes say a lot, but they can't say it all. Think your guildmate is struggling? Try these dialogue options. Go beyond emotes. Check in with your guildmates at seizetheawkward.org.
Every day,
millions of people are connecting
and even though we're overcoming obstacles,
watching each other's backs,
and banding together.
we should still make an effort.
We should still make an effort
to get to know each other.
on a deeper level. Father,
Cosplayer,
mentor.
actor.
It's time we take a step forward
It's time we take a step forward.
Come together
and discover
How accepting our differences
can make us stronger.
Welcome back. The time is now 9:17. It is a gloomy view over campus right now. Not ideal for One Ball State Day, but we'll check in with Zach Greer later on that. First, we're going to go to Oliver with weather. Oliver, what's weather looking like?
Yeah, those temperatures and those clouds should be sticking around as we go throughout the week, but currently we are sitting at 54 degrees here in Muncie, generally mid-50s throughout the entire region of Indiana. Looking at our current radar, again, those spotty showers happening all throughout the area, but those should be clearing out as we move throughout the night. Now, the cause of that is a very large low pressure that is currently making its way up the Appalachian Mountains at the moment. We did see a bunch of severe storms on the southern parts of Georgia, South Carolina, and North Carolina, and those did cause a few tornadoes, so please keep those people in your minds as we go throughout this evening. Now, in Muncie tonight, we are going to be seeing lows of 49 degrees, winds coming from the southwest at about 5 to 10 miles per hour. And again, those scattered showers moving throughout the area as we move throughout the night. But tomorrow, those showers kick way back in. Up in noon, we are going to be seeing an increase in the chances of precipitation coming down, as well as just a general increase in temperature throughout the day, making our high of 58 right after 5 p.m. Now, timing out those showers for tomorrow, again, we are going to be seeing those bigger bands of precipitation come through. About 8:30, a large band is going to make its way through, and at 11:30, again, that same band of precipitation putting a little bit more rain on the ground here at Ball State. But after that band goes through, we are going to be seeing some pretty clear skies going into our Thursday until we see a few spotty pockets of showers making their way through the area as we make our way into Thursday afternoon. But after Thursday afternoon, our precipitation chances aren't done. We might be seeing a band of mixed precipitation going into Friday morning. Now, I don't think it's going to be snow. The low for Friday is probably going to be about 36 degrees, so it's probably going to be somewhere in the range of sleet or slushy conditions on the ground. Again, Friday, pockets of showers, maybe snow, maybe rain. We will have all that and more as we go throughout the week on Newslink. But if that snow is getting you down, in March, we only had 5 days above 70 degrees, which is a lot higher than the average for March in general. So I am expecting those temperatures to stick around as we go throughout April as well. Looking at our 7-day forecast, however, 90% chance of precipitation on Wednesday. That kind of carries into the weekend. Again, chances of mixed precipitation as we go into Friday and Saturday, but a very large warm-up is in our future for Tuesday and Monday. Those lows will be sticking around the mid-30s as we go throughout the week.
Well, I know they say April showers bring May flowers, but I do not appreciate these showers.
I know, it's been consistent with the rain lately, so I'm looking forward to sunnier days, definitely. I'm ready for May already.
Thank you, Oliver. Now over to Daniel with sports.
Two Ball State programs winning multiple awards, and the winner of the Newslink Indiana Bracket Challenge has emerged. All of this and more next in sports.
Here's your sandwich, miss.
Oh, thank you.
And your burger.
Awesome, thank you.
And your bowl of boiling water, sir.
After retiring from the NFL, I've been able to spend a lot more time coaching my daughter's basketball teams. It's something I love to do. Through our games and our tournaments, we see all types of coaching, good and bad. And it begs the question, do we really know who's coaching our kids? Do they have the proper training and screening it would take for me to be comfortable with my daughters playing for that coach? Our Youth Basketball Association made the decision to use trusted coaches to screen and train all of our coaches. I'm a trusted coach. Are you?
So if one cat has 4 kittens who reproduce every 6 months, how many cats will there be in 5 years? Who's got it? Is this... What is that? Seriously? Who threw that?
Cats are terrible at math, but they sure do multiply. Please spay, neuter, and adopt.
The solution is 10.
Welcome back to Newslink Indiana. I'm Daniel Keene with sports. Ball State women's golf standout Liz Kim leading the way for the Cardinals as the second day of competition at the Colonel Classic in Richmond, Kentucky wraps up. Kim and the Cardinals heading into the second day of competition in 12th place of the 13-team field. After 3 rounds, Kim taking charge, shooting 225 shots after the conclusion of round 3. With Kim and the Cardinals' efforts, Ball State climbing up the rankings by 1 spot and ending their play at the Classic in 11th place overall. Switching things over to the court, Ball State women's tennis facing off against 2 MAC opponents over the weekend. On Friday, the Cardinals traveling to Eastern Michigan to face off against the Eagles. After going back and forth all day long, Ball State taking their first loss in MAC competition, with the final score being 3-4. After a tough defeat, Ball State coming back to the Cardinal Creek Tennis Center on Sunday, this time facing off against the Huskies of Northern Illinois. Ball State firing on all cylinders and dominating Northern Illinois with a score of 6-1. After going 4-0 this weekend, senior Hannah Davies talks about the glory of playing at home and the team's mindset leading into the rest of their MAC schedule.
I think it's good because we obviously train on these courts. We help each other in training. We play each other all the time, and it just gives us, the encouragement. And I know that I'm playing next to everyone, training and matches, so it helps. I feel more comfortable at home. I would say we need to treat every match the same, whether they're better, worse, it doesn't matter. I think we need to take every match seriously, and as a team, do that together.
Men's volleyball picked up back-to-back sweeps this week against MIVA opponents McKendree and Lewis, led through fine form from graduate student opposite hitter Anglos Mondalares. His play is rewarded by MIVA and American Volleyball Coaches Association Player of the Week honors. The Greece native hit 32 kills on 69 attempts for a .33 hitting percentage.
A lot as a person and as a player. I had a lot of challenges here, but I managed to overcome them.
Look to Mondalares again this week, along with senior outside attacker Caleb Jennis, as they face Loyola Chicago and Purdue Fort Wayne on the road to close out the regular season. Continuing on the theme of awards, softball's senior left fielder Faith Hensley and freshman pitcher Angelina Russo were named Mid-American Conference Player and Pitcher of the Week after Ball State's series sweep over Kent State. Hensley led the Cardinals with 6 hits, 5 RBIs, 2 home runs, and a .667 batting average, as Russo held the Golden Flashes to just 1 hit on April 1st. In Russo's 7 innings, Kent State had a .048 batting average and were not able to score a run. Russo also struck out 4 batters, registered 5 assists, and forced a pair of double plays. Moving on to the College Court for the last time this year, March Madness has officially ended, and so has the Newslink Indiana Bracket Challenge. After last night's national championship victory for the Kansas Jayhawks, our assistant news director Logan Salzbrenner finished in first place. Coming in at a close second is Caleb Zuber, who only needed a North Carolina victory to claim the Newslink Indiana Bracket victory. Congratulations to Logan, and better luck to all of us next year. Now, honestly, guys, my bracket was not so hot this year. I started pretty confident, but it really did not turn out well.
Neither was mine, but I'm happy with that Kansas win. Thank you.
Yes, I agree. Thank you.
After the break, we'll take a look at what's happening in the lives of celebrities like Selena Gomez.
And we'll get one final look at weather.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi.
Can you help me?
I got it.
Thank you.
No problem.
Just like the rules to surviving Zombieland, there are steps you can take to be prepared for an emergency.
It's the right thing to do.
Talk with your family to make a plan. Look for safe areas to meet up if separated. And stock up on supplies. It's never too early to get prepared, so start now.
Right now?
Right now. You can't predict emergencies, but you can be ready.
You're welcome, America.
Visit ready.gov today to learn more.
Jordan knows he shouldn't eat this entire bowl of nachos, but tonight he's earned that right. Because a few hours ago, in the middle of happy hour, he recognized a sign. Not from the gods or a bolt of lightning, but from a double heart, a kissy face, and a fourth ha in ha ha ha. That's when Jordan knew he was buzzed. So when it was time to go, he got a ride home instead of driving. Be a legend like Jordan. Recognize your buzzed warning signs and get a ride home. Buzz driving is drunk driving.
Welcome back. From Instagram queen to Instagram ghost, Selena Gomez isn't missing the good, the bad, and the ugly that comes from social media stardom. The actress told Good Morning America that being absent from social media has helped her with her mental health. Despite having 300 million followers on Instagram, Gomez isn't focused on sharing aspects of her life. Instead, she wants to highlight resources like Wondermind, a platform she's promoting. Gomez has been open about her struggles with bipolar disorder and wants others to have the support they need as well. And we're here with Zach Greer, who got an inside look at One Ball State Day. Zach, how was it?
Oh, it was unbelievable. I mean, there were so many cool things that happened on One Ball State Day. You got to take pictures, you got to get so much free stuff, and we really earned a lot of money. Dean Paige Turner said that her goal for One Ball State Day was $1 million. As of right now, as we're closing out One Ball State Day, we currently sit at $868,825.
Well, that is fantastic. Good news for Ball State, and I'm really happy that the community could all pitch in.
Yes, exactly.
All right, thank you so much, Zach. Now, one final look at weather. Here's to Oliver.
Yeah, again, those temperatures are going to be dropping as we go into the weekends, but hopefully they will be picking up as we move into the first couple of days of next week, but that precipitation should be sticking around the area as we go throughout the next week.
Thank you, Oliver. That's all tonight for Newslink Indiana. Be sure to join us again tomorrow night at 9, streaming live on the Newslink Indiana Facebook page.
And for news anytime, anywhere, go to ballstatedaily.com. Have a great night.